My neighbor's dog hasn't barked in 3 days. That's because it's been staring at my window. Without blinking.
Dude, you're being paranoid. Dogs do weird stuff all the time.
But last night, I saw it standing on its hind legs, pressing its paws against the glass, watching me sleep.
That's not normal. Have you told your neighbor?
I tried, but when I knocked on his door, it swung open. The house was empty. No furniture, no people. Just a single dog bowl in the middle of the floor, filled with something dark and thick.
Okay, that's messed up. You should get out of there.
I packed a bag, but when I opened my front door, the dog was waiting, sitting perfectly still, its head tilted too far to the left.
What did it do?
It smiled, and then it spoke.
Run.
The voice wasn't a dog's. It was my neighbor's. But my neighbor's been missing for a week.
What the hell is going on?
I slammed the door, locked it, but then I heard scratching, not from outside, from inside the walls.
You need to leave. Now.
I ran to the back door. The dog was there too. Its eyes were black, too black, and it was holding something. A collar. My neighbor's collar.
You're next.
The lights flickered. When they came back on, the dog was gone. But the collar was on my kitchen table, and it was wet.
Dude, call the cops.
I did. They found my neighbor's body in the woods behind our houses. His skin was gone, and his teeth, they were replaced with dog teeth.
That's impossible.
The cops left, told me to stay inside, but tonight, the scratching came back, louder, closer. And this time, I heard something else.
Let me in.
It wasn't the dog's voice, it was mine.
What do you mean it was yours?
I looked in the mirror. My reflection smiled, and its eyes, they were black, too black.
Get out of the house.
I ran, but the front door was gone, just a solid wall. And behind me, the scratching turned into knocking.
You should run faster.
The knocking became pounding, the walls started to crack, and then from the darkness I heard it. The sound of something wet, dragging itself closer.
What do you see?
Nothing, the power went out, but I can feel it breathing right behind me.
Don't turn around.
Too late.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh God, what is it?
The dog, standing on 2 legs, its muzzle split open like a rotten fruit, dripping black saliva.
Don't look at its eyes.
Too late. Its pupils were human now. My neighbor's eyes, staring at me from inside the dog's skull.
You fed me scraps for years. Now it's your turn.
The thing lunged. I fell. My back hit the floor, and the air left my lungs. The weight on my chest wasn't a dog. It was my neighbor. His skin stitched to the dog's fur.
Fight it.
I kicked. My foot sank into its ribs like wet paper. No bones, just something squirming inside.
The collar. Grab the collar.
My fingers closed around the wet leather. The second I touched it, the thing screamed. Not a bark, not a human scream. Something worse.
You don't know what you're doing.
The walls cracked open. Dozens of paws scraped against the wood. Whimpering, barking.
What's happening?
The ceiling split. A rain of fur and teeth fell. And then I saw them. The others. The missing neighbors. Their bodies twisted into shapes no human should bend into, crawling toward me on all fours, smiling with too many teeth.
Close your eyes.
I did. The laughter stopped. The weight on my chest vanished. When I opened them again, I was outside, standing in my neighbor's yard, the dog bowl in front of me, full.
It.
The liquid inside moved like something alive, and then I realized it wasn't a bowl. It was a mouth.
You made it, you're safe.
That's what I thought, until I got home, until I saw the wet paw prints leading up to my bed, and the collar, my collar, laid neatly on my pillow.
Oh no.
The last thing I heard before the lights went out was a whisper from under the bed.
Good boy.
My neighbor's dog hasn't barked in 3 days. That's not the weird part. The weird part is, it's still sitting on his porch, watching me. And its mouth is sewn shut.
Dude, you're freaking me out. It's just a dog.
Just a dog? No. 'Cause last night, I saw it standing on its hind legs, pressed against my window, staring.
Maybe it's sick. You should call animal control.
I did. They never showed up, but someone else did. A man in a black coat. He walked up to the dog and whispered something to it.
What did he say?
I don't know, but the dog, it nodded.
Okay, that's it. I'm coming over.
No, don't, because now the dog's gone, and the man in the black coat, he's standing in my backyard.
Lock the doors.
Too late. I hear scratching, not at the door, at the ceiling.
What the hell is on your ceiling?
I don't know, but it's getting louder, and it's laughing.
Get out of there.
I can't. The windows won't open, the doors won't budge, and now the lights just went out.
What do you see?
2 red eyes right above me, and a voice. It's not the man, it's the dog.
What's it saying?
It's saying my name, but I never told it my name.
Run.
I'm trying, but the walls, they're bleeding. And the dog, it's not a dog anymore. It's something else. Something with too many teeth.
Where's the man in the black coat?
Behind me. He's smiling, and he's holding a needle and thread.
Oh God.
He's whispering again. This time, I hear it.
What's he saying?
Your turn.
Fight back, grab something.
I reach for the lamp. My fingers brush the base, then the power cuts back on. Blinding light. The man and the creature are gone. But the walls? They're still bleeding.
Check the doors again. Now.
I sprint to the front door. The handle turns. I yank it open and freeze. The street is empty. Too empty. No cars, no people. Just one thing.
What? What's that there?
The dog. Sitting in the middle of the road. Staring. Its mouth, it's unstitched now. And it's licking its lips.
Close the door.
I slam it shut. But the scratching starts again. Not on the ceiling this time. Inside the walls. Like something's crawling through them.
Call the police.
My phone's dead. The landline just rings and rings. Then, a whisper. Right in my ear.
Was it the man?
No, it was the dog. Inside the house. It said, "You shouldn't have looked."
What does that mean?
I don't know. But the bleeding walls, the stains are forming words.
What do they say?
He sews the loud ones first.
Who's he?
The man in the black coat. He's standing in the hallway now, needle in hand, and this time, he's not alone.
What do you see?
Shadows. Dozens of them, all with red eyes. All.
Get out, break a window.
I grab a chair, swing it at the glass. It doesn't shatter. The window, it giggles.
That's impossible.
The man takes another step, the dog's jaws unhinge, and the whispers turn to screams.
What do they want?
The man raises the needle, smiles. says one word.
What did he say?
Quiet.